start of every week, Rocky Rick, who is the community garden lab tech, comes into the garden to plan out what needs to be achieved for the week. On Mondays, the start of the week, he usually likes to come in and harvest whatever abundance of fruits or vegetables they have available and send it off to the share center. On Tuesdays, he meets up with volunteers from the community and from our school to plan out what needs to be achieved for the day and the following days afterwards. The garden was started in 2019 by the college to support our local community and support students in learning more about horticulture outside of their classrooms. The garden is a come one, come all weekly experience for students to try out their green thumbs and gain volunteer hours for their college applications.
No, hybrids. The smaller ones in between are hybrids.
The garden allows students and neighboring community members to come by and learn to grow a variety of plants and vegetables. Volunteers are given simple tasks to achieve during their 1 to 2 hour time frame, and these tasks can include watering the garden beds, weeding, and all around learning to keep up with a healthy garden. The garden has grown a great deal in the last few months. With the rain and perfect mixture of the weather, the garden has been able to flourish, along with the help of the garden lab techs and volunteers. On Monday, the 25th of April, I stopped by the community garden to see how the harvest of the week was coming along. I caught Rocky and a few other volunteers at the perfect time because they had just gotten done harvesting some radish, which looked great by the way, and right before they were about to harvest the Swiss chard. Rocky gave me some insight about the different cooking styles of the vegetable and how the garden was doing overall.
It's one of the easier plants to harvest because you can, the stem and all can be eaten on it because it's not a hard woody stem like the collards or like kale. It's more of a tender stem, so it can be cut down. I mean, it can be cut, and yeah, it's a pretty easy harvest. You just look for discoloration on some of them. Make sure they're getting only the good stuff. They got some squash that they have left in here. And I think they have, okra also that they have planted and left here to grow. And what they'll do, their class come over, a couple of students come over about once a week, and they'll look around, take pictures, pull the weeds, and take it back to the classroom. But it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat what each class, decides to do. And then, we'll have other classes that come over here. Miss Montgomery, she brought her class over. I think you were here that week.
Oh, was that the week?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she brings over her class, and what they do, basically they come out here and they learn about the gardening. We had them put some plants in, and they pulled weeds, and basically, get the idea. They asked a lot of questions about what grows and how it's growing, and a lot of them are interested in starting gardens, but they don't have any idea of how to start it. It's pretty simple. Because most people would just go to the store, buy the plant, put it in the ground. But there's a lot more to it if you want to get a good benefit from it. But she brings out classes normally about twice a semester. Mm-hmm. She'll have classes out here, two classes, and
What does she teach? Does she teach like earth science or something like that?
I think she does. I think it's earth science that she teaches.
Okay.
And so it's pretty good. Yeah, and then we got our water system up, and today's going to be one of the days we hope to catch some rain in it. Mm-hmm. I got that up and running, so we'll see come tomorrow.
That's awesome.
Got a little tape measure on it too. Yeah, cool.
That's great.
Let's say 7 pounds. 6 pounds.
Whether you want to try out your green thumb, get some work study hours in, or do your part in keeping our community healthy and fed, the garden is just the place to be.